Well, hello, and welcome to the Reformed Review. This is Pastor Kevin O'Connor again from Oak Grove Baptist Church, and I've got an exciting video. As you can see, I have stacks of Bibles, and what I'm going to do today is walk through some premium, semi-premium, all the way up to ultra-premium Bibles. If you're looking for a Bible, and you're wanting to get a premium edition of a Bible and you want a little bit of information on it, all of these Bibles have been reviewed on my channel. I'm not going to sit and go through everything on each of these Bibles. I am going to tell you why I put them in each category, okay? So the first category, we are going to start with semi-premium editions. And I say that because we have on top, and I'm going to kind of move my stack over to the two that I'm starting with. These are the Word on Fire Bibles. Now, these are paste down genuine leather. And you're probably thinking, well, how in the world did you put them in the premium Bible selection? I had to, because these Bibles are way too well made, and they have too much artwork and thought and premium quality to the paper, to the illustrations. All of the things that are in this Bible make it a premium edition. Now, it is a nice genuine leather that they have on here. They have spine hubs, embossed stamping on the spine. This is the Word on Fire Catholic Bible, and I only have, personally, the New Testament in 2 volumes. You have the Gospels, that is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and then you have Acts through Revelation, and it is the same setup. It is a genuine leather. You have 1 gold ribbon, gold head and tail bands with spine hubs and embossed stamping on the column. The gold gilding on these is really well done. It's not art gilding, it's just gold gilding. There's so much to love about these Bibles. If you can get your hands on these, it is worth every penny. I have started going through this one in the Gospels. It has been very, very rewarding. I'm reading the articles as I go. We're going to go to a couple more. These are CSB goatskin editions. This one is the personal size large print, I believe. It's the CSB single column personal size Bible. This is in goatskin leather. Now, it is paste down. The reason I put this in the semi-premium category, besides the fact that it is goat skin, which is a step up from any genuine leather, the goat skin, it also has spine hubs, embossed stamping. It has very nice ribbons. Even though they're small, they are double-sided satin ribbons. Good gold gilding. This Bible is actually one I've been preaching out of for the last 3 or 4 months. I have honestly fell in love with the CSB translation from this Bible. I love the fact that this has a rounded block. It helps it to lay flat easier anywhere you're at. Of course, it is a sewn block, so it's Smythe sewn binding. The only downside is it's a paste down liner. Same thing with the CSB Spurgeon Study Bible. This is the Truth for Life edition, but it is also goat skin, which is why it makes the list in semi-premium, okay? This one has the silver gilding on the page edges. It is not art gilding, obviously. Nice ribbons, blue and white. It also has white head and tail bands. If you got the genuine leather version of this, or the actual bought it directly from Lifeway, you would have gotten the red stitching instead of the white stitching. But these are phenomenal. Love the CSB. Those are 2 that I would put in the semi-premium category. Now, some people are going to get mad at me about this, But I have to do this because this is the low end Cambridge, okay? And when I say low end, I'm not meaning that in a bad way. This Bible has been made like Cambridge has been making their Bibles for years. It's only, in the last 20 or so years where they started edgelining anything, and now they've started actually making goatskin versions. But this one is a nice Bible. As a matter of fact, it is one of my top 5 Bibles out of all the Bibles that I'm going to show you today. This is a paste down calf split from Cambridge. Cambridge has wonderful paper, wonderful font. This Bible cannot be beaten. This one here is the paper supplied by France. It's printed in the Netherlands by Royal Youngblood. There's nothing to knock this Bible on. The dictionary, the concordance that's in this, the references, the help with the pronunciation of words. It has everything you want to study the Bible, to be a good student of the Bible. I have preached from this Bible several times. The only reason it is in this category, and you have to give me just a little bit of credit or a little bit of leeway. It is a paste down liner. There is no stitching on this Bible. So in all reality, it does have 2 nice ribbon markers, and they are double-sided satin ribbons. Are they double-sided? No, single-sided satin ribbons. But anyway, this Bible is wonderful. There's nothing wrong with this Bible. This Bible, actually, the only way that I could think better of this Bible would be to get this Bible from Evangelical Bibles. They made, with Cambridge, they had a collaboration. They have this same Bible, the Concord, in marbled mahogany calfskin with a little bit of yap on it. That would be like, that's the unicorn for me. That's the gold standard of what I would want from a Concord. But I love the Concord text. I like it better than the turquoise. Even though this Bible is probably 8-point font because of the opacity of the paper, I can read this without my glasses, and I wear very thick glasses, okay? A 3.5, I think, is what I'm wearing on my glasses. So that's the semi-premium stack, and mostly paste down liners, okay? We're going to bring in our next stack, and this stack is not in order of importance, so please don't take it that way, okay? There's nothing in the way that they're stacked other than that I went by size, okay? We're going to start with this Bible. This Bible is the Thomas Nelson Minister's Bible. It's about the same size as the Concord. I mean, you can see that it is nearly equal in dimensions, but it has smaller font. I can read this one with my glasses off. It's not as easy, but it's probably due to the font style rather than the paper, because they used pretty good paper in this Bible. This Bible, there's nothing special about it. I mean, it has maps in the back, but it does not have concordance. It does not have a dictionary. What it does have is right in the middle, you can see there's a thumb spot, and it brings you to Ministers' Resources. And in the middle of this Bible, you have things for wedding ceremonies, things for funerals, you have, ordination of deacons, dedication of babies, confirmation services, building dedications. It's all things that pastors would need to do, and that's what's in this Bible. The cool thing about this Bible is that it is a calfskin Bible. It is edge-lined, and it has a sewn perimeter, which is going to help the life of this Bible. It's going to last a long time. There's a story behind this Bible, particularly this one. When we were ordaining one of my best friends and minister, Kyle Williams in Kansas, We bought him one of these. We found this on sale for $50, okay? This Bible retailed originally around $100. We got it for $50, and when I bought him one, guess what? I bought me one. They're really nicely done. I mean, great gold gilding on the edges. It's got 3 ribbon markers. It has a black one, a purple one, and I would call that a goldish brown. I don't know what color that is. I'm terrible with that kind of thing. All right, the next one is the NIV, the Jesus Bible. This is a study Bible that was put out very recently by Zondervan, and it's a pretty neat way of seeing Jesus everywhere in the Bible. I've really enjoyed this Bible. It's a calfskin Bible. This Bible here is really soft. It's edge-lined. It has a gold gilding on the perimeter stitched. It has artwork all throughout this Bible. The artwork on the calfskin itself is really well done. I wouldn't say it's embossed. I think it's just stamped on there. It's not embossed because it's you can't feel it when you rub on it. There's no difference in the texture. But this Bible has artwork all through it. As a matter of fact, this is the artwork edition of this Bible. This is a great Bible. It has white head and tail bands. It has a gray, green, and gold ribbon marker. It's a great value. I had this one on every one of these. I don't hardly ever buy a Bible at full price. I just look for deals, okay? This is another Bible I bought at the same time I bought the Minister's Bible. This Bible, they don't make this Bible anymore. Well, they do. Let me rephrase that. They do. They just call it the McLaren now. This is, they changed the preaching Bible into the McLaren Bible. So I have the KJV preaching Bible. This is in calfskin. It is edge-lined. There is no gold gilding on the perimeter, but it is stitched. It has 3 ribbon markers, blue, red, and brown. This one I have left in the car a few times. It's set and got oils and stuff on it, so you can kind of see that there's some streaks kind of running this way on this Bible. Also, hot coffee spilled on the gilding, okay? I know people are freaking out right now. It melted the gold gilding right off the edge of that Bible. But I write in all of these Bibles. Every Bible I own, I write in it. I mark them up. I make notes. Every one of the Bibles you see here have been written in. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. This is the Thomas Nelson Thompson chain reference. This is the new updated version. This is in calfskin. It is edge-lined. It has a gold gilded line around the perimeter. It is stitched. This one has red under gold art gilding, so when you put the pages down, you can see the red tint. You can see it pretty good on here as you move it around. You can barely see the gold gilding on this one because the red was pretty heavily done. This one has 2 ribbon markers, a gold and a brown. This Thompson chain reference, I have written in it as well. I mean, I just hope y'all believe me that there's not one Bible that I own that I do not write in. I will, I'll show you when I get to the rebind that I just did a video on the other day, that it's already written in, okay? At some point, I may have to move some of this around, okay? Now we're going to get on to our, but now, if I was going to say these are semi-premium, I would say these are baseline premium, almost premium, because of the calfskin. These are only semi-premium. These are, I would guess they would be premium-ish, okay? These are the beginnings of premium, okay? This is the beginning of our premium stack. I'm going to start with one that I think is a front runner in these premium stacks. Not that I think it's better than the Thomas Nelson and Zondervan Premier editions, because I don't think that. I think this is probably right below that level, okay? This is a Hendrickson not handcrafted, what do they call this? Hendrickson Hallmark edition. These are handmade top grain goat skin leather covers. It has a goat skin, top grain goat skin leather cover, which is a little more stiff than what you find in the Zondervan and Thomas Nelson versions of their premium Bibles. But I didn't know Hendrickson made a premium Bible. This is like a $250 Bible. I got it for $41. This Bible has very good gold gilding, and I would call it a rose gold gilding because it's not art gilding. When you, let me move this so we can see. When you lay it down, you see the white edges of the paper, but when you put it together, that gold gilding kind of looks rose colored. So I'm gonna call it like copper, okay? But it's really nice. They have black and gold head and tail bands. It has 3 ribbon markers. They are double-sided satin ribbons. It is not, it does not have a gold edge gilding. This is a synthetic liner. It's not a leather liner. It's a synthetic liner, so that's a knock. But it does have a perimeter stitch, so it's going to be manufactured very well. It is edge lined. It's done very well. The font in this is amazingly large for this Bible. As a matter of fact, I think this is a large print or giant print version is what they say it is. When you open it up, you can always look on the copyright page and see what it says, okay? It doesn't say, but I would guess the font in this Bible is at least a 10-point font because I can read it really easy. And this is not a big Bible. It's maybe 7-8 inches this way and just maybe an inch. So it's not like hand size, but it is a smaller Bible, okay? Next, we're going to go to the Zondervan and Thomas Nelson versions. This Bible right here was the Bible that started it all for this review channel. As a matter of fact, Matthew was the first one to record a video for me with this very Bible, and he's the one recording this video right now. This is the Thomas Nelson King James Version Premier Collection Bible. Now, I know it has a actual designation. This is the King James Reference Bible, giant print Premier Collection Edition. You'll note that it is a goat skin cover. It's very nice. I think this is a synthetic liner when they started. Okay, they do. I believe this one has a goat skin liner or calf skin liner, and this one, it probably does too. This one, however, I think is different than the NASB. I could be wrong. If I am, somebody let me know. It does feel like a synthetic liner, but it does have perimeter stitch. It does have the gold gilt line all the way through. It is edge lined. It has red under gold art gilding. When you lay it down, you can see that the edges are pink. Cross references are in the center. And it is a verse-by-verse setup in the King James Bible. It's a great premium Bible. The only knock I had on this Bible when I got it, which I couldn't complain, is it didn't have spine hubs. But a lot of premium Bibles don't have spine hubs. Allens don't have spine hubs, and nobody complains about an Allen, do they? Okay, next we have the NASB single column reference Premier Collection from Zondervan. Now this is Thomas Nelson, this is Zondervan. They are they're owned by the same company, HarperCollins. But This Bible, very well made. It feels thicker than this one, and this liner feels like a leather liner. It has perimeter stitch. It has the gold gilt line. It's edge lined. It has rose gold gilding. It also has a rounded spine, and you can tell that by looking at the middle of that Bible, how it concaves in. That's how you can tell it's a rounded spine, because it helps it to lay flat very early in the Bible. Now we're in Genesis chapter 4, and with just a little work, that Bible will stay open. In Genesis 36, it'll stay open all by itself. I haven't worked with this Bible at that much. I have written in it. I have studied in it. I'll show you that I have been in this Bible and studying this Bible. It has been written in just like every other Bible that I own. All of these, apart from this one, the Thomas Nelson has 2 black ribbons and a red ribbon. You will notice that single column reference, when they're in black, they will always have the black ribbons and the 2 black ribbons and the red ribbon in the New Testament for Christ. This is the Zondervan NIV Grace and Truth Study Bible. The Bible that a lot of people call the Superman Bible, okay? This Bible is great. I've never been a huge fan of the NIV. I've never been a never NIVer. I've never been like not. I would never buy one. I just didn't gravitate to the NIV. This Bible changed that for me. I really enjoyed reading through the NIV, reading through this Bible. The general editor is Albert Mohler. Did a great job on this Bible. Now, the one knock on this Bible, particularly the study Bible portion, is it's not a study Bible in the truest sense of the word. Like, it's not giving you commentary on every single verse of the Bible. It is giving you chunks at a time. So it's I would call it Bible study Bible for like a study Bible group, not deep study, okay? Now, they did do a very generous yap on this Bible. It's like they came really close to making a study Bible a full yap Bible, and I love that. This Bible is beautiful. It has the spine hubs, the stamping. It's got a blue, silver, and red book markers in it. It has a red liner. This liner is a leather liner. It is gold gilded around the edge. It's perimeter stitch. It's edge lined. The contrast between the blue and the red really pops on that goat skin cover. And of course, it is rose under gold, and you can see it's a rounded spine. It has a concave shape, and the rose under gold stands out pretty well. They did it light, which I'm really glad. They didn't make it really bright red, because you have a bright red liner. And they did really good on this Bible. If you're looking for a great premium NIV, you will not go wrong with this Bible. And let's, just for transparency and so that everybody knows, I really do write in every single Bible that I get. And I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, there you have it. Notes, underlining, highlighting, blocks off. I just can't help myself when I'm studying Scripture. I have to make notes. All right, now we're going to get into what I would consider the super premium, with one exception. I would put this on the same level, and this is a Church Bible Publishers turquoise wide margin reference Bible. The only reason I put it a little higher than Zondervan and Thomas Nelson is because of this cover. This ironed calfskin cover, even though This is a synthetic liner. They say this is a synthetic liner. It is absolutely the softest, most supple synthetic liner I've ever seen. Can you do this with a Thomas Nelson? You cannot. Okay? You cannot just grab handfuls of Bible and squish it up. This iron calfskin is absolutely the softest material that I've ever seen. Not to mention, this is a very nice Bible. If you are a King James guy, you want a large print, wide margin Bible in the turquoise Cambridge typeset, you are going to love this Bible. This Bible is soft. Now, this is a huge Bible. It's a brick, okay? Like, it's probably 11 inches tall and 8 inches wide and about 1.5 inches thick. It is a big Bible. The art gilding on here is really well. It's not art gilding. It's gold gilding, because when you put it down, you see the white page edges. It's not art gilding. It's just gold gilding. Now, there's no gild line in here. That it is a stitched in liner. It's edge lined. This iron calfskin, you cannot beat it. This Bible in particular, I have been going through Genesis very slowly, and this Bible is great for writing in, making notes in. The wide margin is humongous. The font on this has got to be a 10. It's got to be a 10-point font. It is a large print Bible with a huge margin on each side. This Bible is, and it has the concordance in the back. I'm not sure if it does have a Bible dictionary as well. And the Bible dictionary itself is wide margin. Everything in it's wide margin. I have a note in the Bible dictionary of this wide margin Bible. Now, it does have the old turquoise maps from Cambridge maps. And the one thing I would say I wish this had, that it doesn't have, is a little more places for notes. You do have blank sheets for notes, and that's really nice, but I'd rather have lined notebook paper. But I'm not going to complain, because this Bible was sent to me before I owned any premium Bible. I didn't own a single premium Bible. As a matter of fact, I got on Everything Bibles, and I said, hey, I've got premium Bible taste and budget Bible money. And I had a woman reach out to me and send me this Bible. And when I talked to her, she said, all you got to do is pay shipping, okay? And I'm not going to tell you anything other than her name is Jenny, okay? But Jenny sent me this Bible. And she said, I like helping pastors, especially ones who can't afford a good premium Bible. And Jenny sent me this Bible, and I paid $5.95 shipping to get this Bible into my hands. Love this Bible. This Bible is, I wish I could put it in my top 5. The only reason I can't is because that Cambridge, the cross references seem better to me. The cover and everything on this is great. It's a huge Bible. It's one you want to leave at the office. You don't want to carry this big Bible with you anywhere, okay? So I'm putting this one over there. Now we're getting into our premium Bibles, and they're not necessarily in order, okay? I'm going to give you my top 5 here in just a few minutes, but first we have our Humble Lamb King James Lion Edition. You can see it has the art gilding on there. You can see the lion's face in the gold art gilding. The gold art gilding from Humble Lamb is second to nobody. Love the lunar yellow with the black liner on the inside. And this is Meridian goat skin. Humble Lamb knocks it out of the park with their color schemes. I mean, when you have this Bible and it's bright yellow and you got gold gilding, and then you open the cover and it's black, you're like, wow, that's cool. I use this Bible. It is edge lined. It does have perimeter stitch. It does have the perimeter gold gilt line. The Meridian Goatskin is probably the second softest Bible I have, next to the Iron Calfskin. That Iron Calfskin, you cannot beat how soft it is. I'm not saying it feels more premium than Highland Goatskin or Meridian Goatskin or anything. I'm just saying that this is probably the second softest to the feel, next to the Iron Calfskin that I have. This Bible intrigued me because I liked the design. I loved that it was handmade. I loved that the people that were doing it were thinking outside the box. When I got it, I thought it would be cool to have blue, the words of Christ in blue rather than red. Now, that being said, it's not my cup of tea, and it's not because I don't like it. It's because my eyes don't see the contrast as well. I can't make out the blue letters as well as I can the red letters. And it could just be my eyes. Your eyes may pick it up real easy. Mine don't. Okay, mine just don't pick up the words of Christ in blue that well. Okay. Other than that, I have no issue whatsoever with this Bible. And to keep with our theme of showing you that I write in every single Bible that I own, let's find, here you go. Highlights, underline, boxing words in. The black ribbons, they're all double-sided satin ribbons, probably Beresford ribbons. Wonderful Bible. I cannot recommend Humble Lamb nearly enough. Since this Bible came out, this is like the first edition, KJV Lion, in Meridian Goatskin. They have since went to different translations. They're doing full Yap Bibles, different color schemes, different art gilding on the page edges. They're knocking it out of the park over at Humble Lamb. This Bible is in my top 5. This Bible is in my top 5. This is the ESV Thin Line Reference Edition in Omega Reference Edition, I believe. This is the ESV Bible, the Omega Thin Line Reference Edition in Horween leather. This is quite possibly my favorite kind of leather. Now, this is the Chromacell, whatever. It's not the actual best Horween leather. They actually have a step up from this that is, I forget the name of that one, but this is a marvelous, you gotta understand, this is the same leather that they make boots out of, belts out of, wallets out of, purses out of. This leather is so soft. It's leather inside, leather outside. It's edge lined, perimeter stitched. Now, it doesn't have the gold gilding on the perimeter, but I think it would throw off the simplicity of this Bible, because this Bible has no gold stamping. It is blind stamped everywhere. It does have spine hubs, but it's blind stamped. And I think if you had gold gilding on the inside, it would just throw off the color scheme, because what they went for was the rose under gold art gilding, which really pops next to the brown. And they went with a simple brown cover that's blind stamped. You have 4 ribbons. You have a black, I want to say a grayish brown. Then you have a white, and then you have an actual brown ribbon. Now, all of us are going to always knock Crossway for their teeny tiny thin little ribbons, okay? I don't have any problem with little ribbons. This Bible feels so great. This Bible is actually a Bible that I teach Sunday school. I teach yes, you're going to hear this right. I'm the senior pastor at Oak Grove Baptist Church in Frisco City, Alabama. But I have had such a connection with all of the youth that have come to this church since I've been here in the last 3 years, that I'm teaching the youth Sunday school class, and I'm teaching the Wednesday night youth boys and girls classes. And I teach out of this Bible on Wednesday nights, teach out of this Bible on at Sunday school on Sunday morning. This Bible gets written in. This is a $350 Bible when it came out. I believe I got this one actually on sale on Facebook, of all places. Not even in like a Bible group or a Bible page, just on the marketplace. I found this for half price. So this is a very neat Bible. Oh, and for all of you who ever got the Truth for Life Thin Line Bible from Alistair Begg's ministry, that ESV thin line that they have in top grain leather, it's the exact same block as this. So if your pastor has one of these and you want to have a Bible that matches his page for page, you need to go get the Truth for Life edition for I think it's $30. You get the thin line reference edition in top grain leather, and it is page for page identical to this Bible. Just different paper, no art gilding, no Horween cover. Okay? Lastly, I say lastly, the last two, because actually in my top five, this one is in the top five, and I'm gonna talk about it first. This Bible is the recent rebind that I had purchased. Now I didn't send a block in to Vitali over at Solo de Gloria Rebinds. I actually was looking for the John MacArthur LSB version study Bible in a premium edition, and I made a request on the Bible page, and Vitali messaged me and said, "Hey, I think I've got something that you'll want." Okay, and this is the LSB MacArthur Study Bible in Mediterranean blue rustic cowhide. Okay, is a phenomenal rebind. Okay, inside it is a navy. It is a distressed deerskin liner on the inside. So you have cowhide on the outside, deer hide on the inside. The edge line, look at the edge line on this Bible. He has this paper stuck down so tight. You can see the outline so well of that edge line tab. He has it cut away from the edge so you don't have that big bulky part that you can see when you're looking this way at the Bible. His gold gilding on the outside is wonderful. Hand stitched, and it is perfect. The color scheme of the MacArthur Study Bible, if you don't know, is blue accents. So what does he do? He gives you a blue undergold art gilding. When you open it up, that blue really, really stands out. You have blue ribbons, every kind of blue you can think of. Dark blue, navy blue, you have royal blue, and baby blue. So you have dark, navy, you have royal blue and baby blue on a whole blue Bible. I mean, you have navy inside, rustic meridian blue on the outside, which actually kind of looks green in person. And on the camera, it looks blue, but it looks kind of green in person. It's really soft, really, really flexible. It is a super floppy Bible. Well, it's going to be, isn't it? Because it's a study Bible. Love this. So far, what I have read out of the LSB, I have liked. I've already have a MacArthur Study Bible. It's in a leather tech. It's over on the shelf over there. I wanted it. That one's in NASB too, by the way. I wanted the LSB, namely because I wanted a work of MacArthur's, because this is kind of a legacy of his, okay? This is a legacy of his and Master Seminary when they did this translation, and I wanted it, and I wanted a version that I could hand down to my kids. So there's the MacArthur LSB Study Bible. If you don't have an LSB Study Bible, the LSB MacArthur Study Bible, I'd encourage you to get one. Now, I'm going to give you a preview. These are tied for number one on my list, okay? I'm going to give you the top five in just a minute, but these are tied for number one, okay? So, in no specific order, this is the Allen 53 Long Primer, okay? This is the Allen 53 Long Primer. It is in blue. It has a red speckled page edge. Now, you'll know that Allen's are not perimeter stitched. It's got 3 gigantically long red ribbons. Beresford ribbons, obviously. And Vitale uses Beresford ribbons at Sully de Gloria Rebind as well. Now, this Bible has a double gilt line inside, and that is because the first gilt line follows the block, and then the other one is out at the page edge of the goat skin. This is Highland goat skin. This Bible, and I'm gonna read these to you because this is great. This is a great plug for Allen. If you didn't know, this Bible here specifically was printed in the Netherlands on acid-free paper by Royal Youngblood. It is printed. It is bound an hour outside of London at Charfleet. I believe this one is a Charfleet. Yeah, Allen Binding by Charfleet Bookbindery. And if you look that up, it is like an hour east of London, okay? It's made on premium paper. The opacity is great. The study helps are great. The font size is readable even without my glasses on. I'm in Jeremiah 45 or 44. Then Jeremiah said unto all the people, to the men and to the women and to all the people which had given him that answer, saying, okay, I'm telling you, you can read this Bible. The opacity of this paper is really, really good. I love this Bible. If you do not own an Allen Bible, you don't know what you're missing. I love the concordance in this Bible. I love the fact that this Bible also has, let me get back here. It has a concordance. It has a subject index, which is really, really, really helpful in study. It has proper names in the King James Version because this is a King James Bible. Now, Allen does make other versions, okay? Now, you'll also see this, okay? And I want to keep this up because I want everybody to understand when I say I write in everything I own. I write in every Bible that I own. I have more Bibles that aren't premium, and they're written in too. So here's tied for number 1. Number 1 also is the Schuyler Canterbury in Desert Camel Calfskin. This Bible right here, I was trying to get the Black Pearl, okay? But the more I looked at this Desert Camel Calfskin and how well they did with like this, what do they call it? I think they call it a wine-colored liner. This is a calfskin liner. Inside and outside, you have Desert Camel Calfskin brown on the outside. You have the wine-colored liner. They even matched the end sheet to the liner. They did a great job on their edge lining. It is gold gilding all the way around, perimeter stitched. It is red under gold art gilding, and the art gilding on this is second to nobody. The ribbons are beautiful burgundy wine colored ribbons, okay? It has tool marks on the cover just like an Allen has the double. This only has a single. Now, Vitale's also has a tool line on his as well. This tool line does not go all the way around. It stops at the end of the blocks. Vitale's goes all the way around the whole perimeter of that Bible. Now, they did a great job on their stitching, the spine hub work on this. There is not a Bible in this stack that I would say is better than this Allen and this Schuyler. Now, what I do love about the Schuyler is it has a modern look in the concordance. You have lined notebook paper, just like you do in the Allens. I have notes back here from sermons. This one particularly is Bible studies and prayers. I did sermon notes in the back of this one. This is Bible studies and prayers in this one. You have maps. You also have a King's English, okay? You got translating of the hard or archaic words in the King James, and you have a very modern looking concordance in the back. Now, what I do like about this Bible is this Bible gives you an old school feel, even though you have a new school setup with your cross references all at the bottom. It has drop caps, and it is set up very much like an old school King James Bible. It is a verse by verse layout in the King James, and you'll notice that I do write in this one as well. And none of these last 5 are cheap Bibles. They are expensive Bibles, but that's what you're supposed to do with the Bible. You're supposed to study it. It says to study to show yourself approved. We're supposed to know the Word of God. We're supposed to be able to give an answer to those who ask anything of us about why we believe what we believe. So I don't just have Bibles to look at. I study out of every one of them. All right, I'm going to close this really long video out, okay? And I was trying to promise myself we were going to go really fast, okay? But we didn't end up doing that. So right now I have 5 Bibles. But I'm going to do something really strange in my top 5. I've got 2 that are tied for first place. I told you that this Cambridge is in my top 5 because I absolutely love the font. I love the layout. I love the way this Bible, you can study out of this Bible. It fits me so well. I fell in love with the Concord text and layout. So this Bible is number 5, okay? I'm going to put, now there are going to be a few people that might be upset with me, okay? But I'm fixing to put this ESV as number 4, and it's only because Vitali did such a good job on this rebind. And this rebind may go up on the list. The more I study it, the more I get to use it. But it's going to be number 3 on my list right now. Number 2 has to be Humble Lamb. Cannot go with anyone else. I already told you, and this is in no specific order. I can't tell you which one's worse, which one's better. I mean, Allen doesn't have spine hubs, but they have deep tool marks, and they have a wonderful looking, really elegant Bible, okay? So Allen and Schuyler are tied for first place on my list of premium Bibles. Now, this whole video I did not make to brag or to show you, oh, look at all the Bibles I got. Some of these Bibles I had given to me. Some people bought me. My wife bought me this Bible. My wife bought me this Bible. This Bible was on sale. 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 This Bible Lifeway gave to me. This Bible was purchased for me as a present for Pastor Appreciation Month 6 years ago. So a lot of these are ones that I didn't purchase, okay? A lot of them either were on sale or others bought for me. I did this so that you could find a premium Bible that you could love, own for a long, long time, and that would help you become more engaged in studying God's Word. That's why I made the video. You have so many different options. You can stop the video, go back, say, hey, which Bible did he say that was? You can go and look up that Bible and find it still today. Most of these Bibles are still available, okay? Now, if you have never owned a premium Bible, start over here. These are $40, $50. These are $60, $70 Bibles. Now, this one was a little more expensive, brand new, but this Thompson chain, you can get it all the time for around $60 or $70. Now, the Thomas Nelsons are always going to be around $100, okay? So that's where you start getting expensive, okay? And these are the highest end of the Bible. So maybe you're not somebody who can afford the highest end. Maybe you got to start over here. Maybe you got to start with somebody sending you one. As a matter of fact, okay? As a matter of fact, I think that I might send somebody a Bible. But that's going to be a different video, and I'm working on that. So, before we close, I want to remind you to get in your Bible, read your Bible, and actually use them. This is a video that I've wanted to make about all the different premium Bibles that I have, from semi-premium all the way up to super premium, and then I wanted to give a top 5 in this video. So until next time, keep reading your Bible, and God bless.